And away we go. Is this my first visit to St. Petersburg? Yes, it is. Never been here before. Very privileged to come here and check it out a little bit. Don't have very much free time, but I'm making the most of it while I can. I always associate Navy towns with being kind of grey and miserable and rainy, and sure enough, when I got here, that's exactly what I got. So I felt right at home and definitely the right atmosphere. Why am I here in St. Petersburg? Well, it's to meet the people. It's the only reason really you should come here. And for collaboration, for the best possible working together between the offices, you really are down to interpersonal relationships as much as anything else. So the best way of doing that, come here, meet people, see how the office functions, gives you a much better understanding as to what's going on behind the camera, behind the webcam that you would ordinarily be working through. Just completely mesh with the team here. It'll be far much more effective that way than a simple electronic communication will give you. This is obviously my first visit to St. Petersburg and the Leicester studios, and the first impression is, well, firstly, how hospitable everybody is. It's like they're taking it to an art form here. As you go around the office, you look around and the guys take this passionately. They've got little model ships on their desks. When they talk about the game, you can see the passion behind them. You see massive posters. They've taken the renders of the ships that are in the game to simply blow them up into 3-foot by 2-foot high wallpaper, and they post them up around the office. And they've done a good job. They've opened it up. There's glass walls everywhere. Everybody can see everybody else, and they seem to be enjoying themselves. Well, we had a playtest session yesterday, and my first thought was, that was too short. I was having a lot of fun. I wanted to keep going. Favorite class of ships so far? Destroyers. It's a wonderful challenge, man. Anybody can play a battleship. You just kind of float out into there and you lob shells. But the destroyers, they're fragile, they're tough. There's a wonderful reward, risk-reward benefit balance that you have to strike. Do I really want to go after this ship? Do I have to charge close? Because you get one big salvo, and if it hits, it's wonderful. If it misses, you're in for a world of hurt for the next 2 or 3 minutes while you wait for your tubes to reload. So definitely, I think the destroyers are my favorite class so far. What is a tanker going to like about World of Warships? Big guns. The ships in the game, from the historian perspective, they look beautiful and they're as well detailed as they possibly can be. I mean, I've delivered blueprints and plans of all the ships that are being meticulously modeled. I mean, you look around, the art department here is huge. Just everywhere I look, there's screens of people working on the 3D models. They look and act more or less as I would expect. I mean, they float, they shoot things, and they sink. So I'm back at Aurora. I was here 2 days ago. It was somewhat a soft day, as we would say, somewhat rainy. For starters, she's an elegant ship. The pre-dreadnoughts, which were basically floating gun platforms, I guess as many guns as you could fit around the side, had a certain style that I think was lost when you went to the dreadnoughts. The significant thing about it, though, is just the sheer amount of history that you get. I mean, look at where you start. You start off with Tsushima Straits in 1905. That alone is a significant event that she was a part of. But hey, she's not unique in that. You got Mikasa over in Japan, it was in the same battle. But then, Mikasa didn't take part in World War II. Aurora did. If that wasn't enough, oh, by the way, she also started the revolution in 1917. I don't think there's another vessel out there that has that much history. Not Constitution, not Victory. Significant ships in their own right, but not like this one. So it really is wonderful to see her still floating like this and available for tours, albeit somewhat modified from original condition.